Hey everybody! So welcome back. Again, my name is AhtrixX and welcome back to our Ironman Quest Cape journey. This is episode 2. I know episode 1 was pretty lackluster regarding recording and I apologize. Again, it was my first video, but we've made some upgrades already. If you can tell, we have the full room light window. We've fixed a lot of the flashing that was happening when you had room light opened, stuff like that. So hopefully this will be a better viewing experience for all of you. Now, getting back into what you could expect in this episode, we're going to continue on that quest grind. We started Rune Mysteries and Imp Catcher in the last episode, and we plan to continue to work on those two quests throughout this episode, as well as starting some new ones and making some general progress on the account. We have that clue scroll, so I really want to get our magic up. That's one of my big priorities as well right now. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, that's 1 out of the 4 beats done. I think we're doing good on the drop rate. Let's see here. So in total we've killed 9 imps since we've started this quest, so we are way ahead of the drop rate. It's 1 in 25, so we're expecting about 100 imps. But our strength level did go up a little bit, so now our new max hit is 2. But yeah, I'll let you know how we're doing on the grind. Alright, we've decided to take a little detour on our way back from finishing Rune Mysteries and starting this mini quest. I forget the name of it. Something Mysteries. Let's see here. Let me pull it up. Misthalin Mysteries. Oh, I went the wrong way. Alright, so we're going to work on this quest a little bit just to kind of get it done and out of the way, and then we will finish up Rune Mysteries. Alrighty, so this should be the end of Misthalin Mysteries. Gonna go talk to Mady outside after the plot twists of a couple killing all of their friends, but her heart was on the other side. Got some crafting XP. And our crafting is now level 7. But yeah. It's the end of that one. Now let's go finish up Rune Mysteries. Alright, and now we're back at the Wizard's Tower finishing up Rune Mysteries to give us access to Rune Essence mining, as well as the rune crafting skill. But yeah, that's the end of Rune Mysteries. Alright, plans for the episode. We've completed a couple quests, but I feel like we need to prioritize more on our money as well as our agility. Burnt bread, that's not what I was looking for. Nope. So what we're going to do, we're going to head over to Ardoin to go thieve some cake stalls, and then some silk. After that, train some agility, just so we have a little bit better of a base to start out on. But I'll see you guys after that. Alright, so we've moved on to the silk stall. We hit 20 thieving over on the baker's stall. We just need enough silk to get like a decent starting cash stack to where we're not too worried about money all the time. So I think we're gonna aim for just around 10k. I don't want to abuse it too much, so that means we need about 5-ish inventories of silk. I will get you guys updated once we've gotten to that point. Alright everybody, so we decided to move on from stealing silk. We went ahead and did Hazel's Cult, got some thieving XP, and that brings us up to 29 thieving. We went from 20 to 29 while stealing silk, but while we wait for the hour so we can actually go sell our silk, we're going to go ahead and do some more quests around Ardy. I'll be back with another update. Killed another imp, got another black bead. Unlucky. Alright, and it's time for the party. We are now finishing up Monk's Friend, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to go get all of the stuff for Plague City or save it for later, because I really don't feel like running all the way to Sears Village with no teleports. So we'll see how we want to go about that. This is Plague Cities completed, 8 law runes, 2k woodcutting XP, and that's now level 13 woodcutting. Decided to do some agility while we're on our way to buy ingredients for Plague City. We're going to go ahead and go to 10, and then we'll pause and do the rest at Draenor. Alright, and that's 10 agility. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and buy those things from the shop real quick, and then we're actually going to take a detour because we need snape grass. So I figured since we have to use the port anyways to get back, we can just go to Port Sarum, quickly complete Client of Karen, and grab the snape grass in Hosidius instead of running all around and all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, I'll see you when we're back. Alright, and that's Client of Karen completed. We threw our XP lamps into agility and decided to gain some Arceus favor. We grabbed our snape grass, so we just need to grab our worms, and then we're all set to start Plague City. Alright, and that's the completion of Plague City. That brings us, oh, let's finish that, and that's the 15 mining. So now we have a couple of options. So we can either stick around Ardy and try to get things like Biohazard done, or we could head back and start Doric's quest and get some smithing levels now that we have that. But first we're going to sell off all that silk and potentially go to Varrock to get a staff so we can train some magic as well. So we took a quick stop at the Ham Hideout and got our rusted sword, and we also got an easy clue, and we can do the first step. So we're also going to solve this over time, kind of like our beginner clue. Alright, well we used our cash stack and bought out some runes as well as some staves that we could start training our magic. 1, to get some teleports to get around easier, and 2, so we can finish that beginner clue. Alright, so there's a couple things that I want to do before we go finish the Biohazard quest. 1 is to get 25 magic so we can just teleport back to Varrock. Varrock's going to be a really useful teleport. Number 2 is to get 15 fishing so we can go do fishing trawler. Both of those things will 1 allow us to finish Biohazard a lot quicker, and 2 let us get our Ardy cloak for completing the easy diaries. If we look at our easy diaries so far, we just need to go on the fishing trawler, which requires 15 fishing. We have to finish Biohazard and enter the combat training camp. We have the rusted sword that we went and got from a Ham member, and then just run down to Yanel to go to the Hunter Emporium shop. So that's why we need to get that 15 fishing and 25 magic. Alright, and this is going to be 25 magic. We're going to now go get some law runes and then go get 15 fishing. Alright, so we were planning on going to 15 fishing, but ended up going all the way up to 24, and that's actually because I decided to do some homework, and it was an easy AFK, so we just continued. But now that we have 24, we can now teleport to fishing trawler, and we're gonna go ahead and grab that Ardy cloak as well as finish up the Biohazard quest. Alright, and that is the end of Biohazard. I do love the lore in this quest. So what we're going to go do now is we're going to go... Oh, that's 30 thieving. We're going to go over to the... Is it combat? Yeah, the combat training camp and get our Ardy cloak, because that is our last task, and then we'll be wrapping up this episode. Alright, and then we're finishing up our Ardy cloak. We now have the Ardy cloak and this antique lamp, which we are going to put into only thieving because it is my only skill at level 30 right now. So what I think I'm going to do is actually save that lamp for a minute and figure out what to do with it in the next episode. That's it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.